MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Gregory Polanco, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, right fielder Gregory Polanco.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
Batting second, the catcher number 40.
Into the windup and the pitch. Wilson Contreras comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Maben there to put it away for out number two.
Batting third,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
44.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off.
For the Astros, second baseman Jose Altuve.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Right
fielder, here's George Springer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Lester sets. 2-1 on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. 3-1. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Popped in the air back behind short. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Here's Chris. Bryant now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Altuve charging this one. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Matt Adams now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And he's safe. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Kyle Schwarber stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's Addison Russell. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Throw to the plate. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Here's Carlos Beltran. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Left fielder, Carlos.
First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. In there, strike 2.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And Beltran's got himself extra bases as this finds the gap. Beltran will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Evan Gattis now standing in. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Beltran rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders. 1-1 on its way from Lester. High pop-up. Lester will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Here's Cameron Maben now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now Lester's 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He reached on a single in his first try. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Ready for another chance? George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Standing in, Addison Russell. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Addison Russell.
Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Ball 3 to the 9 hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9 hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
This one's flared toward left center. Russell onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. So striding forward now, Alex Bregman. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Carlos Beltran.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a flare out toward right center. Polanco coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Gattis looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line drive to center field. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Into the box now, Trevor Story looking for a third straight two-out hit and a run in the inning. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. Then that's. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher number 40. Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the 4th.
Anthony.
Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away. At the plate, Chris Bryant comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Bounce towards the mound, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Maben is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Cameron Maben. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder Cameron Maben.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Takes this the other way to right. Polanco is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Altuve.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
The 3-1 coming from Lester. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Polanco has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Matt Adams now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Designated hitter, Matt Adams.
First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. There is Altuve, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in now, Javier Baez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Baez.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Hayward, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Aaron Judge is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Alex Bregman is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Next for the Astros.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Swing and a liner. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop. Addison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Gregory Polanco is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. And there's ball two now. The 2-1 on its way. Shin high fastball that time, ball three.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This is a big at bat. You're down two right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Grounded to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Rizzo
trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. A very big lead from second. Now the pitch. And that's just off the corner and low, ball two. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. A little roller toward the hole. To his right, Gonzalez. The tag, and he is out. Evan Gattis now stands.
leading off for the Astros. Catcher, Evan Gattis.
Pedro Strop enters to do the
Now
pitching in
for the Chicago Cubs, number 46. Pedro
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a ball, 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 4-1. The 1-0 delivery. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Here it comes, 2-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3. Now here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Center fielder, number
He's set.
3.
Here it comes.
Cameron
on the ground
Maybin.
to the left side. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll. Here's Chris Bryant now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Chris Bryant.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in. For a ball, it's 1-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Matt Adams. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. There's a fastball. To start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And now after the 1-out double, time is called here as we'll get a pinch runner out there at second base. Number 8 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Matt, real interesting pitching line here, but I looked a little deeper.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And that will be a passed ball and an unearned run as he's across to score. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one misses way inside.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And strike 3 called as he said. Digging in once again. George Springer. He'll try.
Right fielder, George.
Koji Uehara gets the call from the.
Attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 19, Koji Uehara.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Too low, 1-0. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Addison Russell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down the first baseline. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So digging in now, Gregory Polanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Quick check on that tying run at first. The 0-1 on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And this will kick off the wall out near the 315 sign. Here comes the tying run home. Digging in to try and again, Anthony Rizzo, as he's got a chance to tie. So they'll make a matchup move. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Beltran is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd. So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Here's Carlos Beltran. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayward Going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second is Beltran. He's headed for third. And he is in there with a one-out triple. Digging in and looking for more. Evan.
That's it.
And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one.
Now batting. Shortstop. Trevor. Story.
Wade Davis is called upon, and it's not for his.
Number 71. Wade Davis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Number 8 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Cameron Maben now, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hayward giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll do battle with Francisco Leary to get the inning underway. Chris Davinsky.
Bryant, your attention please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 47, Chris Davinsky.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ready on 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The batter, number
And now
5.
Here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. No official at bat for him, but he has scored. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now batting, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses ball 1. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Maben. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away.
Left fielder.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to John Lester. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.